and gentlemen, we are in the A circuit. What is up? And hey, Melissa out there, happy big 50. Happy birthday, Melissa. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. Apparently, Sweet Tea is causing waves already over on Alpha. So, I don't know. There's some stuff going on. All right, everybody, let's cue the intro. We're on A, baby, and we're here to stay. Let's go!
Step in the chat, it's the final bell. Zali in black, got receipts from hell. Trauma queen, nah, I'm the trauma dealer. Truth so raw, make a snake turn healer. Mic in my hand with a hit list long. You faked your life while I wrote your song. No chill, no filter, mask ripping deeper. Lights out, baby, it's the low-cal reaper. Spill that tea, call it out. Think you're caught when the reaper's out. Say my name and say it loud. Zali don't play, she calls the crowd. One by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die. I dig too deep, cameras on, it's getting real. Loco reaper, sign the deal. Sugar and Sprite, I came for your sins. Frosted lies on your frosting skin. Box of receipts and a glaze of doom. Leave sprinkles of truth all over your tomb. You beg for sweet, I serve you right. Bite the donut, find what you forgot. I walk with Ali, both hands on the wheel. Two reapers ride in the coffin squeal. You wanted the smoke, now you got the fire. Don't start no drama unless you're ready for the choir. Spill that tea, call it out. Think you're caught when the reaper's out. Say your name, say it loud. Sally and Josh, they draw the crowd. One by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die, we dig too deep. Cameras roll, the deal is sealed. Local reapers and the real. Reap what you post. Sally knows. You talk, I show. Josh brings dough, the donor reapers in control. Local reaper, end of the show.
Woo! Here we go. Oh, is his camera gonna work? There we go.
No, I'm muted. Wow. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Local Reapers. Wow, what a fun show we have today, talking about the weirdest things that people do in this fucking universe. I mean, come on now. I mean, do we even have... If you haven't heard of it already, that is, because it's crazy. It's bonkers. I don't know what to call it.
What? Why is Wonder Woman putting hot sauce on her vajayjay? That has been my question since she's done it.
I wish there were words that would explain that. I mean, it wasn't bravery, that's for sure. It was like, I think it's what you call retardation, actually.
It's definitely retardation. It's 100% retardation.
I clicked into the stream. I saw the goal on screen. I was like, please say, in good God, they did not hit that goal. They did hit that goal. And then I skipped. I was like, there's no way she actually... Then I saw 1 second of it, and I refused to watch it and turned it off. But I'm guessing you want to force me to watch whatever happens. And I'm not really looking forward to that part of the stream today.
I know she walked away. She came back, and we'll watch it. We'll absolutely watch it.
Oh, we'll watch it, apparently.
Okay, now what we have today is a I have my celebration cow. Look how cute it is. It's a celebration cow, okay? And our TTS is $10, and we will write a name on here. Well, excuse me, I will write. Obviously, he won't because he's in a totally different country. But I will write a name on here for every $10 donation. And I already have special spots because I know some of y'all are trolls. So I have special spots for certain names. But yeah, so there we go. we're doing that today. Oh, God.
What a lovely cow.
I love
I'm
that
always
cow.
jealous,
It's so cute.
you know?
Well, because I'm putting a bunch of shelves behind me so I can put like the Lego things that my husband builds for me that I want built. Niece first.
I was gonna
know.
say you're filling them with useless shit, and then you said that, and I feel bad saying that.
Well, my husband made them. I won't make them.
I know. Oh my god, tell everyone what you do. You literally get the Lego set, and she makes him. She forces him, by the way. Forces, all right?
I don't
him to build them for
him.
her so she can display them.
I don't force him. That is actually kind of...
All right.
Why isn't our TTS going off?
You tell me. That sounds horrific, actually, now you mention it.
Yeah, our TTS isn't going off. Why isn't our TTS going off?
That's a lot of them, too.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. What a day.
Why isn't our TTS going off? That's
well,
so weird. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Is it going to read them all out at one point, or is it just not going to work?
I guess it's just
I guess
not
we'll find out.
working. Wait, why
Is it appearing on screen?
No. Did he change?
Oh, no.
Did he change our TTS back up to 20?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Potentially.
So Harley Quinn. All right. You know what? No, we're not going to start with blue. Okay, I'll start with purple. All right. Harley Quinn. I gotta see because all right, here we go. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn.
That's a lot of writing to do.
Yeah, but it's not that bad.
Oh, I hate using a pen.
What?
Hate it.
It's a
I don't know.
marker.
Oh, even worse.
Why?
I don't like the sounds they make on paper and stuff. They really creep me out. I hate the scratching noise. I mean, you're writing on that, so it's fine.
Right on the
but...
cheek. See? Harley Quinn. You see I have nice handwriting?
Oh,
Thank you.
isn't that lovely?
Okay, the TTS didn't work for the 20 either. Why is
It's broken.
The TTS is broken.
Okay, I think we need a new link.
Great.
Yeah.
So Harley Quinn said me first. All right, let me go. Mama's the bomb. Let's put Mama's the bomb right here.
Apparently it wasn't working on Cafe either. Is that true? I thought I was watching Cafe and I thought I heard it. I could be wrong. Maybe, I mean, you're probably right though, because I forget things instantly. When they don't matter to me that much, I suppose.
All right, Mama's the bomb right here. And then Matt, oh God, I gotta, okay, go to channel so I can see the name. Maximus Houdini. All right.
God, that's a long one.
That
There's
is a long
probably
one.
a lot of long ones. You're gonna have to write on this thing. Wow. God, they are all very long. Are you including all the numbers on the end and stuff?
No, I'm not doing that.
No numbers, all right?
No numbers.
We're
I ain't
taking
doing all
away your
that.
numbers.
Taking away your numbers, damn it. Maximus Houdini said, can we please skip the sauce on the lips clips?
Oh.
No. No. Sammykins. Wait,
We
she
have to
likes
show
purple.
you.
I have to do purple.
We
Sammykins
have to
says,
show
happy
you.
Xylee Day. What? Show me what?
Well, I'm replying to that, saying, can we please skip it? I'm just saying we have to show you, unfortunately. I mean, you know, like, I don't want to do this.
Remo the
We
Turk.
have to.
Shit. Remo the Turk said, hold on. Happy Supreme Leader Day. Okay, Remo.
Thank you.
Remo.
Wow, that's very sweet.
Really, Remo?
What?
Wow, Remo.
You should show appreciation to your supreme leader. Actually,
Wait, am I the
often, I
Supreme
would
Leader
say.
now? Are we
no,
switching?
I am.
How are you
I
the
am.
Supreme Leader? Bellawood, thank you.
Hey, we're not having this argument now.
Wait,
And also, you can't just take over. You're second in command.
how am I second in command? Josh is a meanie. This is a testono. Thank you,
Hey.
Sammykins.
You've always gone along with this before, so why are you pretending it's not the truth now?
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of spicy for some reason.
You're showing up for them. That's what you're doing. You're showing up for them.
What? I feel spicy.
You're showing up.
No, I'm not showing up. Oh, I forgot to hit the kick button.
Of course you did.
Okay,
And
the
this
kick
is why
button's
you
working
can't be
now.
supreme leader.
Well, you know. Okay, so yesterday, and we missed this because Cash was right before us, right?
Yeah.
And Keen went up on Cash and he was talking about Wonder Woman. Okay. So Xylie's going to bitch about. No, not at all, Galactico. I don't care about that. Listen, I'm going to make it clear. I said it on Cash. I said what I said yesterday on Reapers, and I stand by it. You know,
Wonderful.
If you want to watch everything in context, watch Reapers. Because everything's in context for you there. So, there you go. Anyway. So here, Keemstar is talking about Wonder Woman and going to Queens.
Oh, yes, of course. What a star.
Rochelle finally.
Fuck yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, I hate her. Da, 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 da. It's like, bro, dude, she's entertaining as fuck. Just a complete nut job.
Hell yeah.
She's like your, like I know you guys haven't made a decision yet, but like she's like your leading choice for Queens, right?
Yeah. I mean, who else is there? I mean,
no one.
Your mom's been fucking up all the tryouts, so no one can even get a chance. I mean, but
You know what, Keem? There's always this is kind of off topic. There's always a question because I asked Boogie this question. I've always wanted to ask you this question. If you could go back to the Keemstar of 2 years ago, starting LOLCOW Live, what advice would you?
That he says he basically wouldn't do it. All right, so yes, he is wanting Wonder Woman for Queens, 100%, right? And don't worry, I'll catch up on the donations. Just give me a second.
I've been saying that was a good idea. I've been saying that.
And maybe it's because she's putting hot sauce on her vagina?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. All right. She's not cautious. She's not thoughtful, but she does. Well, she's lethal with instruction, I imagine. So I imagine Mike being on that show and like planning the shows will make her even crazier.
She's not.
And she is a nut job.
Wait a minute. Time out. Time out.
Oh God.
She's going to be on Queens. She won't be planning the shows.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying with Mike's instruction, she will be crazier. Like she will. Like, I don't even know what we're going to expect.
I don't know. Here
Is she
we go.
going to firebomb a car next? Like, I don't know. She might firebomb her own car. Fuck it. She should do that, actually. I've just suggested it.
Oh, dear God. So this is right after she did it. She walked off.
Oh my God, I can't believe she's doing this.
Here she is.
I can't believe she's doing this.
Oh, no.
Okay, guys, welcome to LOLCOW Wild, where Wonder Woman's gonna finger herself with hot sauce.
Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Oh,
Wait.
mama.
Did you do it off stream?
I don't know if I believe it.
I think she might be acting, yeah. It's the thing. It's easy to
It's already
scam it,
done?
though.
Well, I mean, it is because TOS-wise, you can't show them you can't show them that you're actually doing it, right? I would think your response to it would be a little more than that.
Well, there's never going to be any proof she did it, and nobody wants to find out.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'm not asking for proof. I refuse to ask for proof. Okay? I don't want to see no pictures. I don't want to see no receipts. I don't want to see any of that.
Oh,
People-
mama. Okay, so there's no way it actually like feels nice. It's bad.
It's burning!
Bro, can we get some W's in the fucking chat? At least you only have 8 minutes. Me, sir, I'm gonna puke.
This is not even never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke.
It's motherfucking burning!
Say it.
No, I'm not.
Oh my God, I feel so bad, but I'm also laughing my ass off.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Say it, Lucy.
I mean, she's being funny about it, though, at least. Like, literally, this is probably one of the most entertaining things I've seen her do. Like, as far as...
You know what this is?
What?
This is a cry it's a cry for
clout?
supervision.
Oh.
She needs to be supervised. Like, this bitch is... And you know what? Mike can do that for her. I feel like she is a good fit for Queens. You know? Hopefully this isn't the content that they do on Queens. I imagine it won't be.
I'm hoping they don't expect Tina to put...
Oh, God, don't... Oh, that's not even... Oh, wow.
See, like, say it. What do you mean? When I decide not to say something, it's because your brain, when it's processing information for a second, you're like, "Ooh, thought," and then you're like, "No, don't say it. Throw that thought in the garbage." But then you're like, "Say it."
I can't.
Are you okay?
It's burning me. It's fucking burning.
Are you? It's that bad? Oh my! Are you sitting on your? Oh,
Wonder Woman now! Break a window. Break a window, Wonder Woman.
How about you break a window?
Break a window, Wonder Woman. Break a window. Yeah.
Wait, how can you distract yourself? Is it that bad?
It's bad. Not bad.
Wonder Woman, what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to get a water bottle. You're gonna need to start
I
pouring
feel
water
so
all over your
bad.
clit.
Oh my god. Okay. Whoa. I don't care how wild this is branded. Putting hot sauce on yourself like that is psychotic. It's psychotic decision making. All right. Like we can't masquerade this as content. We can't. Like, what is this shit? We can't do this, guys. We can't. I can barely get through this.
She's literally like fanning it with your hand is gonna do something.
Wow. I think the funniest part is nobody actually wants to see that.
No, listen, performance. I either way, I don't care if it's real.
You know why they watched? Because humans can't look away from people making bad decisions. That's what it is. People love to see people make stupid fucking choices.
Oh, like breaking 4 windows?
Yeah, that was awesome though.
I was so mad at you with that first window, and you were in the chat going, do it, and I'm in the chat going, don't do it. Ugh.
I mean,
Bro.
It was a good idea.
And
no, I do.
does she have to sit here for 7 minutes in pain?
Okay, I'm gonna go watch it.
No.
Oh.
Mesa, fuck you, Mesa.
Let's have a round of applause for Wonder Woman, the first lady in the.
Okay, so yeah, that was that. She put hot sauce on her hoochie. All right, let me catch up on donations. Give me a second.
God.
Yeah.
She's not raising the bar. She's not. She's dropping it and tripping over it. I mean, she's a crazy bitch.
All right, Aries the Mad Queen says, "Can I have my name in purple?" Yes, and I will put you here.
Where's here? Is it on the arse?
She's the Mad Queen. All right.
Wait, do I get an honorary one?
I can put you an honorary one. Doom Patrol.
I want to go at the very end.
Yes, I love Doom Patrol. I'm changing colors though. All right, Doom Patrol, because we're gonna make this colorful. Damn it. Let's put Doom Patrol here.
Wait, how many colors have you got again?
I got a bunch.
Oh, good. So
All
it's gonna be
right.
a rainbow gay cow.
Twisted Puppet said, "Put my name on the moo cow, please." Yes, Twisted Puppet.
Twisted Puppet. Didn't she originally try out for Queens?
I don't know. Did she?
A long time ago, like on the old tryouts. I can't remember if it was that or something else. But I think a lot of people tried out for it back then.
I swear to God,
it's kind
I
of
feel
interesting.
like the only female that didn't try out for Queens.
Probably
Sean
were,
said,
actually.
"Billy name on the butt." You know, funny that you realized that, because that's exactly where I was gonna put. I was waiting for somebody to say put Billy on here.
Wow.
Right on
Wow.
the asshole, right there.
That makes sense. All right. Well, for the way you see him, I mean, that's fair.
Harley Quinn said, "Purple
Go on.
Flurp is still winning. If you know, you know." I love me some Purple Flurp. I can't help it. I love Perp. All right, so that is Wonder Woman. Did you hear about? Okay, well, you did hear about it because we talked about it yesterday, where we can do 2 a.m. slots now.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
I have, being that Wonder Woman is trying out for Queens, I do have a deep dive that I'm thinking about doing tonight at 2 a.m. about her. And it's about her accusations across the 4 people that she accused, and maybe look at some window breaking footage to remind them who is trying out for Queens.
I think people say. Here's the thing: she's had a long ride. Where are you gonna start from? Are you starting like way back from when she first came about? Because like the Booster claims, people say there were allegations around Booster, right? And I don't know what those were.
Oh, that he love bombed her in the DMs. It was the whole Booster DMs thing. There was the King Scott one, surrounding Twiggy and all that other stuff. So yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about doing that tonight. Thinking about it. All right. So if you don't know, we have to look at bus through through Kick because it was taken down off of YouTube. Because Sweet Tea decided that she wanted to pull down her shirt, and if you like glanced at it, you thought she was showing her boobs, which in fact she actually wasn't. There was like pasties there. It looked like a skin color bra to me, but she said it was pasties or whatever, and they took the VOD down. But you did not see any kind of nipple whatsoever. I'm not showing it because you're not going to take this down, but still.
No, we won't show it. And she didn't really flash. She sort of bounced him around a bit, and you know.
Yeah, she went like this. She went like this, and then put him back up.
Yeah, me and Sammy stopped watching whatever we were watching. I can't remember if it was Harry Potter or something else. We're watching the whole movie series at the moment again. And we watched like the last 20 minutes or 15 minutes of Bus. And then that happened. I was like, wait, did that really just happen?
Yeah.
I was like, is she trying to get the shit taken down? And then I realized like she had, you know.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. Demi Bear in the chat says Sweet Tea acting like she in the Mater Shed. I'm sorry, that one comment of the day. I'm sorry. That one comment of the day, I'm penning it. Period. That was funny. She acting like she in the Mater Shed. So I have a couple of times.
What's her idea for a goodbye?
True.
Apparently.
True. I have a couple of timestamps that I want to watch from this, though. Actually, I have 4 timestamps.
Wasn't doing her part or any of that. Like, dude, Sweet Tea went above and beyond. Like, that donkey shit, I'm sorry, that was funny as fuck.
Yep.
You know, it's just the whole dynamic of the show has changed. And, like, I miss the old Bus. I do, but we just haven't been able to get back there. We've tried, and it hasn't been a thing. And look, here's...
So that's them. So basically what they're doing is they're talking about Sweet Tea leaving. This was Sweet Tea's last night on Bus. She actually started on Alpha at 4 o'clock this morning. So...
She did. She didn't know she was going live. I think Phantom pops in at the end to tell her, oh no, it does start today because we run from Tuesday or whatever he said. I don't know what he said.
Yep.
Something like that.
What I will say, you know, Sweet Tea and I, we've had our issues, right? You know, we've gone back and forth a little bit on Bus, but I genuinely love working with Sweet Tea. She is one of my favorite people here. I care about her on a personal level, not just that's my coworker. I care about her on a personal level. So I don't want to see that stuff. You know, look, here's what I'll say is and you have every right to be upset, but I truly hope there's no bad blood between. I really hope that.
Oh God, it's hard.
Be open. No, I want to hear it because look, here's the deal. I do care about it, and I deserve some pushback here because I talked about a little bit in the intro. You not working on the show, that's just as much a failing on my part because you know I'm the showrunner and I couldn't put you in a position where you could properly shine and you know live up to whatever Keem wants for the show.
I feel like now you see that look on her face. Like she has this look on her face, like motherfucker, don't bullshit me. But did you not notice as soon as ALR came, it's like Sweet Tea shine just went down.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like when ALR came around, she didn't just fade into the background. She sort of she got like eclipsed almost, which is funny because I won't go into the why that's funny saying that, but I think she lost her shine on the show overall.
I think so too, actually, and that's sad to say because I enjoy Sweet Tea. I do, and I enjoyed when she was doing the Burns book, when she was doing like the acting, when she had the Barbies out, and it was it Cletus and whatever her name was. You know, I thought those were funny. I really did, and I don't know. I missed that Bus. But that Bus is no longer with Amberlynn Reed there because she doesn't do that kind of stuff. Midnight Rider, thank you for being Band World for 3 months. Do 2 weeks with Billy on Rewind at Fat Camp, please. RWO for life. No. Absolutely not. Especially after last night. Absolutely not.
I mean, everybody has their fucking bad days. I mean, if anybody realistically should get took off, I mean, you left, right? And then came back, no punishments or anything. I didn't do anything like that. I knew I was going to go right after that happened, though. I knew they were going to fucking cut me.
Wait, are you talking about last week?
Yeah, whenever you fucking didn't show up that day. Okay. I thought, I'm gone.
That's so loud. But please go show them some love. Like, for real, please go show them some love. They deserve all the love. Yeah, go ahead.
I know it wasn't just me or anything, but Tech Talk was dying when I got there.
Yeah.
Like, it was dying. It was a show that fucking Glammy Lammy wanted off of so bad. And Dolls was supposed to be, like, the future and, like, do really good. And then it failed. And then Tech Talk did good. It turned into fucking Bus. And it just feels like I helped build something, and then I'm being torn away from it, put in the same spot I was before.
No,
I don't feel like anybody that has ever been on live would ever be put in this predicament but me.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually kind of feel sorry for Sweet Tea because she's literally getting kicked off her own show. That's like if Keem came up here right now and told me I'm getting kicked off Reapers.
Yeah, I see
Rewind,
that, but it's like
Rewind was never my show. That wasn't my show. That was Billy's show. All right, he was the main person there on Rewind. So when I got kicked off of there, I wasn't getting kicked off of my show. I feel like if he kicked me off of Reapers, I feel like he would be kicking me off of my show. And I feel that's how Sweet Tea feels about Bus. Because when you thought of Bus, you thought of Sweet Tea.
I mean, yeah, she's been along for the ride, that's for sure. And I thought it was funny how she mentioned she was like, oh, if anything, I thought it was you that would have been removed to Scooter. I thought that was quite funny. And then, I think her and Phantom will do okay, though. You know, they have a good bond, so I guess we'll see how that like grows from there. And here's the thing. Alpha's like at a state where you'll be able to see the growth still. So she can grow something else. She has to find beauty in the places where, which it might be sad right now, but it can grow, and she'll see that growth.
They had like, I want to say it was like 500 or 600 people watching them last night at 4 a.m.
Yeah, they had 68 comments, I think, on the VOD after the fact. So I think this is good things for Alpha. I think Alpha has a lot to look forward to. Yes, it's sad that she lost Burst, but I think there's a lot to look forward to on Alpha, and I think she'll do a good job.
I agree. I 100% agree. Nicole, thank you for being a Band World member for 6 months. Billy doesn't even deserve one show. Nah, I disagree. I think he definitely deserves to be here in the universe. I'm not going to sit here and say that. I mean, no amount of anger is going to make me go there. You know what I mean?
Spiteful.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like that. I'll say a lot, but not that.
Well, no, and that's
I understand people are saying I ruined Bust. Like, genuinely, I feel like it's my fault.
Look, no. Listen.
I don't think she ruined Bus. They just, what it is they changed Bus's direction. And Sweet Tea, to me, and when I say this, I'm not putting her down, but Sweet Tea to me does not fit in that direction because she needs to be able to have a lot of creativity around her where she can do the drawings and do all the fun and the skits and shit like that. That's what Sweet Tea is about. Since Amberlynn Reed's been there, it's been about drama. Sweet Tea's not about the drama. She's about how she can entertain you through goofy shit,
Yeah, sometimes she's good at creating drama, but I think when she's in the drama, it's a bit different.
Yeah.
She just got, look, I just see it as, for me, it's a very unfair world, right? She gets put on there. Amber's this big star. She's very widely talked about. She's obviously going to be drowned out. I mean, I would have seen this from the beginning if I was her. Like, I feel like the writing was on the wall from the very beginning almost.
Yeah. Nicole gave 5 and said, no, I meant one show with you at Fat Camp. Nah, I promised the one show. I'll do the one show. I'm not doing 2 weeks.
Real, like, I should be the one who's leaving and put me on something else. Like, I don't get it. Like,
no.
When I think of Bust, I think of Sweet Tea. Like, it sucks.
Well, I
know you don't have any control over it. I don't have any control over it either. It's either fucking leave or just keep on riding this pony. I'm just gonna keep riding it out. Hopefully, I can do the same thing twice and fucking make Alpha into something better than it was. Like I did.
You're going to 100%.
And there's nothing wrong with her saying that. There is nothing wrong with her saying that. No, that's good on her. Fox says, Xylee, what better, Zero or regular Diet Mountain Dew? I personally like Diet Mountain Dew because I've been drinking it so long. The Zero tastes way too close to regular Mountain Dew, and it's too sweet for me. But I know people who like the Zero better, but that's just personal preference.
All of your drinks are too sweet. Too sweet.
You know what? Shut the fuck up, you Brit.
No, absolutely not. I will never shut up.
I know, that's the sad part.
I will fight you till the bitter end.
Of course
I will take you down.
All you do is fight me, god damn it.
That's not true, and if you join the VC, you'll see that Xylee is very disrespectful to me. She treats me like garbage, and you know what? It's actually sad to see, but you might find it entertaining at the very least. So if you do want a cash cow, come join us in the Reapers VC. Wow, what a show.
Actually, no. Cash Cow today, and you get to see how this snarky motherfucker is with me and almost every other female in the damn chat.
Whoa, don't say female.
Oh yeah, especially when Nightmare comes
yeah.
in and you two motherfuckers start talking about how we should be making y'all sandwiches, and you start giving us.
I've never said that. I personally have never said that.
And y'all start giving us your orders for sandwiches in the side chat and shit. Yeah, become cash cow today.
That was him.
If you're
that was all him.
If you're a woman, become cash cow today so you too can cuss this motherfucker out.
Right, you are literally lying on my name. That was holy Nightmare. Actually,
the sandwich bit was Nightmare, but he was riding along with it.
No, I wasn't. I'm more creative than that. Okay, I don't need to resort to sandwiches.
Wait. Were you trying to get my Nightmare to stop, or were you laughing at it?
I think it was on mute. I think you're just calling me out for something that I didn't personally do. Now, there's a lot of subject matter there for things I did do, but what you're doing is saying that something Nightmare did is what I did, and that's wrong.
And you know what? And in all reality, though, besides this little banter we're saying, we actually do have the hottest VC in the network. Not gonna lie.
1000%.
I mean, there'll be times there's more people in our VC than what would be like in VC1, like the general VC that everybody can join. So honestly, become a cash cow for Reapers.
Yeah. I mean, today the Discord's been kind of lame today, but every other day apart from today was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So get in there.
Okay, so
Spice it up.
Tina shows up and talks to Sweet Tea. Eris the Mad Queen says she treats you appropriately. Sit there and shut it. Ooh.
That is not true. See, this is what they do, right? Can you read that last bit again? Sit there and shut it. How rude and disrespectful.
I do not tell you to sit there and shut it, sir.
No, but I'm sure you think it all the time. The whole show.
Sometimes.
Every second.
Oh, no, not on the show. I don't. Not on the show. But
Wow.
in VC, yes, sometimes I do sit there and think, I wish he'd just sit there and shut the fuck up. But I don't say it.
I do most days, actually. Just sit there and shut up.
You do, really.
So.
You fall asleep to us talking. All right, so Tina shows up and talks to Sweet Tea about leaving.
But I'm gonna make it the best show again.
Check this out.
What?
You gotta understand what you're working with, Sweet Tea. You know, Keemstar, he's trying to circle jerk and whatever the fuck he's trying to do. But you're up against Amber Reed. She has more hate than probably the devil himself right now.
And I have more love. I have more love too, sweetheart.
I don't understand how that should be.
No more kisses at me, bitch. Anyway, Sweet Tea, what I'm saying to you is she has more clout. And you.
I love that banter between them because Amber's like, and I have more love too. And Tina's like, don't be blowing kisses at me, bitch. I love it.
YouTube, what you'll learn is the more clout you have, the more people want to follow
Oh my
behind you.
god, that was Iceman shit right there. That was some Iceman shit.
What the fuck?
She's becoming Iceman.
Wait a minute.
No more kisses at me, bitch. Anyway, Sweet Tea, what I'm saying to you is she has more clout. On YouTube, what you'll learn is
she's
the
Iceman.
more clout you have.
When did Amber become Iceman?
He's literally Iceman. They're the same person. I'm telling you. That's a fat suit.
Amberlyn Reed.
That's crazy.
Amberlyn motherfucking Reed. Where are you, bitch? I got questions. Miss Amberlyn Reed. Why you out here? That's what we're going to start calling her. We're going to start calling her Ice Woman.
Ice Woman. Yeah, you can't. Yeah. Disgusting behavior, you know? Who would do that?
Ridiculous.
The more people want to follow behind you and eat your ass. And right now, you can't shine because you've had your whole entire ass faced up her ass, and you couldn't even breathe. You had no oxygen.
Gitchy's up your ass too. She can't breathe either.
Yeah, what do you have to say about that?
Okay, now Amberlyn does bring up a good point, where Tina says Sweet Tea was up Amberlyn's ass too much, like glazing her. Gidgy glazes the fuck out of Tina.
It's very true. It's an interesting way to deal with things, isn't it? But it's not. I don't think it works out for Gidgy very well in terms of like. I think she's just trying to secure her spot on Queens. I think she's hoping that this whole Wonder Woman debacle, as she would probably imagine it to be, is terrible. She wants it to fail so she can come in and be the hero they need. I think that's what she wants inside.
But she.
Sucking up to Tina is not going to work.
I feel like Gidgy just goes along with whatever crowd she's with at the time, and she needs to learn how to stop that. PP Parvado, the one of my haters. Oh my God! Welcome to Cash Cow.
Welcome to Cash Cow.
Welcome to Cash Cow.
Ventilator.
I'm talking to Sweet Tea because she's going through the worst show. Giddy came to the second best before your fat ass got here, so chill out, bitch. I'm talking
second best, bitch. I'm second best. You're like third, fourth, fifth.
You're only second best because you're the most hated, you big titty bitch. Get up and dance. Get up and shake those fucking midgets in your legs. Let's go. Get up.
I know you want to see my body, baby. Why don't you come over?
Sweet Tea, if you need my help, you come and you ask me, and I'll help you.
Thank you, Tina.
Phantom's been working with me every Saturday.
Scooter.
Albert. Scooter.
Okay, see, that's sweet of Tina saying, listen, if you need any help, come and ask me. Now, they just got finished fighting. Remember when Tina said what she said about her and I had to say something to Tina about that?
Right, yeah.
That's how Tina is, though. Like, she'll give you shit, but if she feels like you need some kind of help, she'll help you.
It's true. She is like that.
Yeah, she comes across as a very crass bitch and don't hate and doesn't like people and shit.
She has a lot of heart.
She has a lot of heart.
One thing she was wrong on is Alpha's not the worst show. There are shows below that. Rain is below it. Nuts is below it. Obviously, we know why Nuts is below it. And Cracked is below it, too.
Yeah.
That's 3 shows. Now, we know Cracked doesn't run every day and Nuts doesn't run at all, but Rain's still below it.
Yeah.
It's not the worst.
How dare you? And Scooter, I don't know how you work with 2 females anyways. I hope the next bitch that comes here.
I know you did.
It's good for the universe, but at the same time doesn't know Amber at all. Well, because right now everybody has.
Okay, well, what they're actually looking for, and I think it's here because they talk about that on what they're looking for. 138. Oh, GG Vins, you want to read that? That's for you. Or not GG Vins. I'm sorry, Vins. You want to read that? You know it's for you.
One day, Joshy Poo and I will have a show in the LCU where we build Lego. I can't read it. Sets for 2 hours every day. Day 40 of telling Josh he's my
#friend. And you know what?
I'm glad you read it because I wasn't gonna.
Okay, what color do we wanna give him? Not green. Green's
orange. For every orange. Have you got orange? For the daily orange dono where he threatens my life.
He's not.
That is what he's doing.
Your life.
Yes, he is.
No, he isn't.
As good as.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put it. Let's see. Hold on. Oh wait, no. All right. Okay, we'll put it right here.
Right on the ass.
That's closest to the heart, right here. We'll see.
No, not on the heart. No.
No, that's where we're putting it.
Okay.
Okay, that orange isn't working. Hold on.
You have to make it weird, all right? I mean, come on now.
No.
Green is your favorite color? Wow.
Oh, green is your favorite color?
And we're supposed to be
I got you.
Dudes. That's
green.
Crazy.
Green is your favorite color. Bam.
My truth.
Kim super chatted $10. Wait. Was that the first one of the day that came through like ages ago?
Oh God, they're gonna end up catching up. I can see it now.
Oh no, we're gonna have to just let them play for like 10 minutes.
Yep.
Or just. That was weird.
E and Z.
I didn't hear what name it said just then. Does anyone know what name it said?
I didn't hear it either. Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna put #friends.
Harlequin was first.
Okay.
I don't think it said Harlequin.
All right, boom. #friends. I had to add that part.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, yes, I did actually.
No, you did.
Yeah, I absolutely did.
I'm glad you're there, but I'm not. You know, Smooch invented that. Smooch. That annoying bitch, Smooch. Well, she didn't invent that. I guess someone else did, but like she brought it to the LCU.
All right, Cold Grave. All right, let's put it here.
What a lovely name.
Cold Grave.
Cold Grave.
There you go, right here. Thank you, Cold Grave. With a blue marker, I did it. Bam. But anyway, yeah, this cow, when I set up my my shelves, it's going to go either on one of the shelves or at the top. Oh, excuse me. Or at the top. Because it's cute. All right.
Adorable.
So, Sweet Tea, I think, goes to wash her hair or whatever, and they start talking. They start talking about what they're looking for tryouts.
I am 100% down.
You guys heard it right here. Use and abuse. Okay, well.
So, like, yeah, if you guys are interested in trying out, literally anybody can try out. You just need a cash cow to the Discord. I see some people, like some of the crazies, be like, oh my god, it costs $500 to get into their Discord. No, it costs $10 to get into the Discord. So If you're interested in trying out, grab a cash cow and hop in waiting tomorrow. I don't like. What would you like to see from a co-host? Like, who would you like to see? Like, what kind of person?
I want someone that is similar to you. Someone who can tell me like it is, argue with me a bit, but also at the same time, like, we don't actually truly hate each other, but there is arguing, there is pushback there, because that is entertainment. And I'm willing to answer to anybody. I'm fucking not scared. Like, people think I'm scared, I'm gonna quit. Bro, what? I would have already quit, trust me. So someone very similar to that.
Okay.
What about you? What are you looking for?
Boy, see, no, people are gonna be like, "Oh, he's an asshole," but like, no, I'll be honest. I really liked when we had Milky up here because it was just like and look, I don't think she would be the right fit because I feel like she didn't have the strongest argument.
It's funny that he said that because Milky came out on Twitter today and said that I was asked to be a co-host but declined with smiley faces. I don't know how true that is though.
No, I think she was probably asked to try out but declined.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have straight up offered it, personally.
Yeah. Maybe so.
Arguments. Like, I want to see somebody that actually knows the history and stuff like that. And like you said, though, I don't want to be like when you mentioned Rox, I'm like, dude, that could never work because like she literally just screamed the entire time. She wouldn't let anybody else talk. She's up here, let me scream.
Okay, I agree with Till Zero. Till Zero needs it gifted. Give me gifted so I can play the song. So I can play that You All Have AIDS song. Don't you all want AIDS? Sir Joseph Pesci for 5 says, I want to be a guest on your panel one day and review clips with you guys. I might surprise you. Shout out to the Reapers. Josh, you're the man. Yeah, whenever.
Pesci, my dude.
Absolutely,
He said
Pesci.
I'm the man, so not the
true. Yeah, no,
dude.
absolutely.
Hey, gang shit.
Yeah, Pesci.
That's my guy.
Whatever you just message Josh, or actually you're a host now, so I'll send you a friend request, and you can either message me or message Josh and let us know what day you want to come up. I don't have a problem with Pesci coming up here.
Yeah, we'll set something up, buddy. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm down with it. That'll be awesome.
Server mute. She's still screaming.
I mean,
like, I'm sorry. At that point, it's like, dude, I'm gonna need some strong fucking narcotics if I'm working with that. It's the truth.
Listen, if she would like tone it down a little and like actually let me speak, then you never know. Like, it's not.
Bustin' nuts! We're bustin' nuts!
Atramo the Turk just gifted 5 memberships.
Wow.
Okay, so that works. The other shit didn't work, but guess what? Everyone who watch Local Reapers, they have fucking AIDS. They all have AIDS. So come on, cash cow to get AIDS.
Josh looks like he has AIDS.
It's trending again, I swear to God. By the way.
Thank you, Remo the Turk, for the 5. And thank you for, I guess, fixing our TTS because it worked.
Maybe. Yeah, who knows if the next one's going to work. Like the regular dono. I have no idea. It would be nice to hear one. Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe. It would be nice. If it worked. Maybe it reset itself. I don't know. All right.
I'm scared for tryouts. I'm so scared.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. So, who do you, not who, because we don't know who, but what would you like to see in a person to try out on Queens? I mean, on Bus.
Somebody who knows how to be a massive cunt, but someone who can draw it back when they need to. And someone who's very critical of everyone's actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone needs to be critical of Scooter and ALR, but maybe particularly ALR, but basically a cunt. If you're a cunt, I think you're a good fit. Now, what's the problem with tryouts, though?
It brings out the most retarded people ever.
It's the fucking same circus every time, right? Absolute drone retards turning up with no fucking mic, no camera, no setup, no plan, and no fucking spine. That is every tryout. And they're too scared to speak. Oh. And like, I can't. I hate it. You know, it's like they stare at the screen like they're lining up for a fucking firing squad. Like, it's terrible. I hate watching tryouts so much. But then guess what happens? One person comes up that is mildly awake, and they're like the one that was good. So they look way better than they should. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that is what ends up happening. The one good person ends up looking way better than they actually were because everyone else was fucking retarded.
Yes. Every time there's tryouts, I can't remember who it was. Thank you, Sicilian for Brooklyn, for Xylee the Boss. Thank you. And I put your name on the cow. Thank you very much. The one thing about tryouts, usually we do it for live, but it's me and I can't remember who it was in the Discord, but we always have a tard off, okay? They count how many of the people they think are tards, then I count how many people I thought were tards, and we're usually, last time, I think they had like 13 and I had like 11. And it was funny because we both had Denmark as a tard. It was hilarious.
So, here's a speedball for you. Would Denmark have been a tard?
You
said he was.
I did
You
mark
just said he
Denmark
just
as a
was.
tard. Yeah.
Both of you said he was.
Well, he was drunk as fuck. Remember how he was the first time?
He was wasted. Obliterated.
But then I felt
absolutely
but then
rinsed.
I was like, no, I like him. He's so sweet.
Yeah. I mean, at least his stuff worked. Like, you could hear him, you could see him, and he wasn't afraid to speak. But I mean, he was drunk, but he wouldn't be afraid to speak anyway.
Yeah, true. Somebody said
funny.
Bridget for Queens. Bridget actually would be good for Queens. But
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Bridget don't take no shit.
I've never seen her in a podcast saying though.
Well,
I think
either.
I've seen like. Oh, you haven't? Okay. I don't know if she's been much in the universe, like just on camera on her own, rather than with mine. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen that much.
Okay,
of
Harlequin
her.
said you see Keem's comment. No, Keem's comment where? I didn't see Keem's comment. Oh, super
Guessing
chats
here.
are broken on the TTS for all channels. Okay, so it's nothing that
Okay.
we did that makes
No.
me feel better. I just want to make sure I didn't break it. All right, thank you, Keemstar. We appreciate it.
I thought it must be because they said there was an issue with Cafe. So okay.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna be for real. I would like to see a detractor go up there.
Like a proper detractor, like a very hateful one, or what?
Not very hateful, but
Lane.
the kind of detractor that can be not the extreme, but the detractor that, all right, Amberlynn, this is where you kind of like a yo mama, all right? That can, if somebody's throwing bullshit at Amberlynn Reed, they're like, no, it's this, this, and this. But Amberlynn, you fucked up this, this, and this. You know what I mean? Like, they can be subjective.
Yeah. Isn't your mama a bit different? Because doesn't he kind of troll with the way he does his detractoring? He like celebrates their like craziness, but like you can tell he's kidding, or he's like, wow, that's great. Like, I don't know. That's the way I see him.
Yeah, but that's why I said
Like, he's-
kind of like your mama. Like
Yeah.
Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty both said, I believe Foodie Beauty said it too, that he will give them shit when it's needed, but then he will also back them up when people are throwing bullshit at them. So they need
think it's
someone.
fair.
They need like a detractor like
detractor.
that. Yes, not one of
That's
those
what they
crazy
need.
fucking people that if they fart to the left and they get mad because they didn't fart to the right. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, and then they criticize them for like everyday person's actions, even though everyone does it or something like that.
Right.
Like, those ones are insane.
Yeah.
To try it out, we
agree.
could try it out. I'm not afraid. Just saying.
Oh Jesus, dude. I don't know, man. Stop saying I'm desperate, guys. You don't. Dude, they're very good-looking ladies in my DMs. Don't call me desperate. Damn it.
But I mean, my whole thing is like, what I'm afraid of is like this whole show turning into like, let's hate on Amberlynn. We need to have like a balance. We also need to hate on Scooter. We also need to hate on the New Hopes. Like, you know, but having someone who like knows my lore probably would be a good idea because it's like, I don't know. I feel like people would enjoy watching it, you know? So that's why, yeah, I think it'd be interesting for sure. So if you guys want,
basically what they're wanting to do is they're wanting to turn Bus into a drama channel, which is fine. I'm all for it. It'll give me more clips to talk about. You know?
I mean, it has been going that direction anyway. Like, it is a drama channel, right?
Yeah.
But it's not
Absolutely.
fully there yet. It's like, yeah, I get what you're saying, kinda. Because it's not fully on board with being a drama channel.
All right, so here is when
Oh god, you're getting very close to the end. I'm scared.
I'm not even going to get there.
No,
I'm not even going to go
no.
there. I promise. I won't even.
Okay.
We're not getting there. All right. So Phantom jumps up and talks to Sweet Tea about her going on Alpha.
Are you guys starting tonight? Are you doing the show tonight, Sweet Tea?
I didn't know. I wasn't thinking that was technically Tuesday.
Yeah, it is. We run Tuesday through Saturday.
All right, I'll get you some pictures sent to you.
Oh, I already got us a thumbnail up. It's that picture that they already dropped, putting us back together. It's really cute. You're gonna love it.
She's not happy.
I saw it. Yeah.
No, she isn't.
You know,
look. It may not be a Labubu, Sweet Tea, but I got me a jibby.
This is cute.
I got
What's
me
a jibby? What's a jibby? I love them. Where the fuck?
See?
What is that shit?
Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box. Got a pink one and a purple one.
Oh, you should dye your hair purple so we can be twins. I'll be the pink one. You'll be the pink one.
Oh, here it
I
goes.
was gonna try and go blue. Team was saying something about blue. I was
Oh
just
my
trying to figure
God,
it out.
Phantom's being a dick rider. Okay, Phantom.
Yeah. Look, I think she's definitely sad. We know that. Obviously, we've said all the reasons why already, so I'm not going to go through it again. But like I said, like Alpha's a good opportunity for her to show that she can grow a channel that's not doing so hot and make it like one of the hottest shows in the network. They can do that, and God, that's another way to feel proud. Like that should like give her flame back in a way. You know?
It will definitely show Keem, damn, Sweet Tea does have it. Because if she's able to do that with Alpha, and they can do that together, and her being part of a show being one of the top shows again, that actually, the common denominator in that factor would be Sweet Tea.
Yeah.
So
there was a
obviously
reason there was like
there's
over
something
60
there.
comments.
Yeah.
Phantom says he usually gets 3. So, I mean, it is a huge difference.
Exactly. And she has a very strong following. Very
And they're very
strong.
supportive too.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Well, this is their first night together. Phantom explains why so Breadstick was fired, so he's going to explain it here, why that happened.
At Exile Warrior 1 super chatted $10. Where's his breadstick? Where is my favorite prison snow bunny?
Oh, Jesus. Okay,
Yeah,
so
where is he?
Breadstick is not here anymore.
When was his last episode? Yesterday?
No, it was Saturday night or Saturday morning. So basically, Keem kept forgetting Breadstick even worked here. And because the only time Keem actually gets a chance to watch is on the weekends when I'm doing all those fucking long ass solo streams, you know, covering the 4 hours, then going in. Aaron is not undead. Welcome to Cash Cow.
That set me dead.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
so they called me up on Rewind last night on Sunday night, and they were like, you know, Zay goes, "Hey, Keem, with Sweet Tea moving back to or moving over to Alpha, what's going to happen with the Breadstick?" And he's like, what are we going to do? Does he still work there? And then he asked me, and I was trying to play the political. I thought,
okay, so Breadstick's gone. So guess what? Apparently, Twiggy. Okay, so you know how Twiggy is now on Gay with Zeta.
Yes.
I can't wait to watch that. Not gonna lie. I hope he spams the Zeta this song over and over and over again.
I hear he might be. Just saying. I've heard some birds singing, and I've heard what they're singing. Let me tell you. I mean, we're probably gonna get that.
Well, I like Twiggy too. Well, Twiggy is apparently trying to get Breadstick to be their intern.
You know what's happening here, right? You know what's happening, right? Should I go out and lay it out for everybody?
Go ahead, lay it out.
Twiggy and Breadstick used to be on a channel called LolCow Aussie. They used to co-host that show together. It was rebranded. Obviously, that was a whole thing. Let's not go into that too much. But I think he wants his co-host back, and he knows Zeta's not going to last long. He's seen how it went with Nightmare. If you think Nightmare's annoying, Twiggy will give him a run for fucking his money. Twiggy will drive you crazy. He will drive every motherfucker crazy. Twiggy's crazy. She will quit next week.
Well,
next week.
According to King Ranch in the chat, okay, one of our on-the-ground reporters, right? Because King Ranch will let me know shit that's going on, like up to date, right? Twiggy
Right.
was in chat before, and he said Zeta was already crashing out.
I am not surprised. Here's the thing about Twiggy, right? He'll be not on the show, but you know Twiggy, you spoke to him in a voice chat. Anyone who spoke to Twiggy knows he's always on. He very rarely switches off to the point where he stops trolling, stops like being chaotic. Like he is a complete fucking explosion. Like he's gonna drive her insane. She will quit.
All right, Kelly the Instigator says, imagine my surprise when I was instigating saying that Scooter helped facilitate Sweet Tea's departure, and it turned out to be true. I want to say I can't make this shit up, but I can. You know what, Kelly the Instigator? I'm writing this in pink for you.
While you're writing that, I just think it's funny that now I don't know if King will be very happy about this because like obviously he's gonna be like Twiggy is clearly expecting Zeta to quit at some point, and then it's like, oh, Breadstick's an in-head on the show, he might just get a host, then they're both hosts on the show. But I don't think King will let it play out that way because it will just become the new lolcow Aussie. What would be the point in anything, right? So I don't think it's quite gonna go according to maybe what Twiggy's planning in his brain. You know what I mean? I don't think Breadstick and Twiggy will end up back together. No, I really don't.
I don't, but I love the fact that if it's true that Zeta is crashing out, I'm all for it.
She will be crashing out tonight.
I'm all for it.
8 p.m. EST. So, yeah, if you want to see that, go see that.
I'm here for it. Period. All right, now here, Sweet Tea is explaining her move off a bus, saying that she was confused by it. Alpha was Keem's first choice for her, so went for it, blah, blah, blah. All right, here we go.
I'm still going to be here with that Phantom, like old times. So, we should have some fun.
Yeah, but are you okay? Are you okay with all this? Because I know, like, they kind of didn't, they let you talk, but they didn't really, let you have your stage to say your piece.
Yes, they did.
They did actually.
Did we watch the same fucking VOD? Wait.
He didn't watch the stream. He just full stop didn't watch it because they gave her multiple times in that stream to say what she wanted. Now she might feel more comfortable saying it on Alpha, where she's got more room and there's no expectation to let ALR be ALR. Maybe, but that's it.
Death Metal Symphony said, "Is it true that Reaper is the number 4 on the leaderboard?" I don't know. Is it? I have no idea.
Check.
Okay. Wait a minute. Phantom.
Yes.
Phantom, sir. Oh, we are? Okay, yeah, we are. All right, hold on.
But they didn't really, let you, because I know, like, they kind of didn't, they let you talk, but they didn't really, let you have your stage to say your piece.
We just watched it.
Yeah. Phantom's like the opposite of you. You know how like what goes on and you've got receipts? He's the opposite. He doesn't know what's going on. He just guesses what's going on and there's no receipts. That's kind of how he is.
The Zeepah said Phantom just says stuff sometimes. Oh, yeah,
that's what
apparently.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He just says stuff,
Well, I mean, to me, it felt like it came from left field because we've been doing really good numbers-wise, money-wise. Like, I didn't see why. And it's funny because, Mama came up on that Shrek episode and said that I wasn't doing good and I should be, like, changed. And then Keemstar messaged me over the weekend saying that I need to move. He said you can pick whatever show you want to, and I didn't know any of the shows. And he's like, I'd want you to go to Alpha. And I was thinking, I guess that would probably be my first pick. I don't know where else to go. But it came out of fucking left field for me, like, truly. Yeah. I thought I was doing fine on the show. We were making good money. We were fucking doing good views.
67 super chatted $10.
Exile? Oh, yeah. But, go ahead.
Yes, a fucking Scooter, man. That motherfucker did not... wasn't on but the only phone call that Keemstar made was to Scooter. He made a phone call to Scooter and then messaged the bus group chat and says, Sweet Tea, I'm going to move you somewhere. Is there anywhere you want to move? And so, and then afterwards, Scooter was messaging like, I totally agree with Keemstar's decision. And I wouldn't mind so much if it went for the fact that he raised absolute hell when me and Amber Lynn were on live, and I was saying that he was our first pick, but if we had to pick someone else, we'd go with Yo Mama.
Yeah.
It's like I know Yo Mama probably had something to do with it. It's just too coincidental. But you know.
Can people stop? Okay. This isn't the first time I'm hearing Yo Mama's name on people thinking that he's running the universe.
Yeah, everyone seems to think he is, and he's pulling all the strings. That's what I constantly hear. I hear this all the time, actually.
Do you really?
People say it all the time that they think like Keem listens to Yo Mama, and Yo Mama's like running everything. Obviously, I disagree with that, but like it's just a retarded thing that everyone keeps saying.
I don't know how to say that name. Saruki? Sweet Tea plays coy. She has people fooled thinking she's a massive victim in every narrative, but really she has a taste of the limelight and has a big ego behind it. Sociopathic levels, in my opinion. All right, do you want to say something that where I write their name down?
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I actually do agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's pretty much nail on the head. I feel like she does play the victim a lot. I feel like she never apologizes when she's in the wrong a lot. I feel like she just is the almighty. But like, I feel like she does play coy a lot. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. I can't really say that any better than what they put. You know?
Okay. All right.
I would agree 100%.
I think one of the biggest problems with Sweet Tea, and I kind of feel like it's not her fault, is she's been coddled this whole time.
Yeah, no, she has.
Like, okay, when Rastov worked with her, Rastov did a really good thing for her, and he did a really bad thing for her. The good thing he did for her was he really brought out her creativity. He really brought out her entertainment value, right? But the bad thing he did for her is he coddled the fuck out of her.
Yeah, he did. He babied her a lot.
Yes.
Actually.
Yes.
And that kind of became like the template almost for how to deal with Sweet Tea and what everyone does.
Yes.
Like Nightmare, and it's like when I was asking Rastov for advice around what to do on Bus, that's basically what he said to me. Like, if I'm being real, like.
Okay, now Default actually brings up a good point. Coddled at 3 a.m. on Tech Talk. Copper didn't. Well, Copper wasn't on Tech Talk. But yeah, Copper didn't coddle her at all. And honestly, I liked her and Copper Cab together. I really did.
I never saw them together.
Bro, it's on this channel.
I know.
And I don't know if they're privated or not, but you need to watch Copper Cab and Sweet Tea together. That shit was fucking hilarious. It was some funny cinema.
I imagine it was just goofy as hell, like the whole way from start to finish, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Like he's very goofy, and like I imagine she matched his energy, right?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do about it?
Oh, that was the end of that clip. All right. Okay, so here she talks about her flashing.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, she's fucking crazy.
From you, from Bus, that you left them. You went out like sweet tits.
Yeah, I was looking for like a fucking like half bra to wear, and then I was like, oh fuck, I've got pasties I could put on. And then last second I was thinking, what could I do that was pretty cool? And I was like, well, I'm always shaking my tits, I might as well flash them a little bit. And they fucking take it down when I had my nipples covered.
Yep, exactly.
I'm pretty upset about it.
Oh my god.
And I was looking on.
Her nipples were covered. I went back and watched it. Obviously, they were covered, but I can understand a bot possibly picking it up because it was flesh tone. And if you weren't like staring, looking for the nipples or whatever, you would think, like if you just sideways saw it, you would think she actually showed her boobs.
Well, and the cameras are blurry. There comes a point where the camera quality could also be like, oh, well, she could have just had her tits out. The camera quality might have just like blurred her nipples. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's not the best camera in the world either.
King Ranch said, Sweet Tea shook them titties. She did. She went like this and she was like, woo!
Yeah, certainly a way to go. Certainly.
Jesus Christ.
On the internet to see if anybody like posted any pictures of it or anything, and there was people on Reddit like asking, "Oh, where's the pictures of it at?" And like if people thought that I actually flashed and didn't have anything on, but I mean, I guess it did look that way. But
oh, don't worry,
I had something on.
It's out there now. It's on our Reddit,
Oh,
the whole
Jesus.
video. You know, so in all its glory. But you can say you have officially joined the club of gotten a stream intentionally taken down by yourself.
Oh shit.
Australian $5 said the bus audience has was smear ALR's.
Wait, what?
He said she intentionally took. I don't think she intentionally took it
I'm
down.
trying to get her reaction to that.
Name Sweet Tea. This is.
And then that's all it's going to be from here on out. I mean, I don't understand. Why can't there just be like one good cop, one bad cop? Why even have a 3-person dynamic unless you're going to do that?
Because at some point you need to throw that third in there for her. I just being honest. I mean, I knew with.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Amberlynn Reed is big enough where she doesn't need a third. I think she needs a good, powerful second. Phantom and Sweet Tea discuss how the bus audience has changed. Oh. Ooh.
Okay.
Wait, where did my mouse go? What the fuck? Okay.
I'm
sorry.
intrigued.
I'm dealing with a new mouse, and I lose it every now and then.
Oh.
It's not undead with the Australian $5 said the bus audience has changed with ALR joining. There's so much hate for Sweet Tyler. All they wanted to do was smear ALR's name. Sweet Tea, this is better.
That's true. That's true. There was so much fucking pressure to constantly be mean to ALR. And then that's all it's going to be from here on out. I mean, I don't understand. Why can't there just be like one good cop, one bad cop? Why even have a 3-person dynamic unless you're going to do that?
Because at some point you need to throw that third in there for her. I just being honest. I mean, I knew with her coming in to be an actual host, it was just a platform to, you know, like he always says, the LCU monetizes the hate. So why not monetize it? Get it out there. And I knew they were going to want her to be.
The thing is, Scooter doesn't make a good bad guy.
He's not a bad guy.
No, he's not. And when he pushes back, it's like, Scooter, what are you doing? I'm not intimidated by you at all. What are you doing, Scooter?
You think he's trying to be someone he's not, and it's very noticeable, is what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying he's trying to be someone he's not. It's just it comes across like he's trying too hard. Not that it's fake, but it's like he's trying too hard. Like he's trying to make himself bigger than what he is, and it's like, Scooter, no. You need somebody who automatically has that fucking attitude. That, listen, I can love you as much as I can fucking hate you. That's what they need on that show.
What you're saying is like Keemstar. It's basically what you're describing in a way.
Somebody like a Keemstar, somebody like me. Yeah.
Yeah, someone like you, actually.
Not me, though. Not me, but someone like me. Definitely
Someone
not
like
me.
you.
Like
Yeah,
me,
okay.
not me. Because I'm good. I don't need a second show. K-Nub said 10 seconds in and I'm already more entertainment than the last hour of Crypt. Well, damn. MJ to Redacted says Scooter's idea of wrangling is reenacting the single ladies music video, Hand Up.
Oh, he's good at that, though. And he knows how to shake it, you know? Like, he can really shake it. I mean, everyone knows that.
Okay, guys, I found 2 more colors, a light blue and a pretty orange. So if you want to
I hate that you say it like that.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, my God.
Mouser gets 1 color. Honestly, that's why I don't watch Bus and why I don't plan on going forward. I watch Bus to have a good time, not to watch a 2-hour ALR humiliation ritual to appease girl world. You know what, Mouser? I kind of get what you're saying in the sense of Bus used to be my fun show. Bus was the show that I could go and watch and not worry about the drama, just some stupid ass fun. And I miss that. I'm gonna put you right here. Here, talk.
It was just a fun, silly show where everyone pisses around and does skits and whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Keem has maybe always wanted more than just that from it, though.
Yeah.
I think it deserves to be that, but I don't know. I feel like he's always been searching for more. You know, there's been a lot of new hosts on Bus with Sweet Tea, and it's been circling around like crazy.
Yeah.
She's always put with someone else. I feel like he's not found that sweet spot yet.
Yeah, and that's all it is. He needs to find the sweet spot for Sweet Tea. He needs to find the sweet spot now that ALR is here. You know, he's got to do what he's doing. You know, so you never know. He might decide to switch us up.
You never know.
You never know.
Shit on because she is so polarizing out on the internet. You know,
I was thinking the fact that they gave her Bus. I know Bus was just sitting there doing nothing, but I figured that we would get to do more fun stuff, and that was what I thought Amber was like told too. Like, we're not going to be covering much drama; it's just going to be fun stuff mainly. But I mean, I understand, I guess, in that regard. But I honestly felt like I gave pushback where I could. But a lot of that shit is bullshit, Phantom. Like, a lot of the stuff that she gets accused of is bullshit. Like, it's nothing serious. It's nothing fucking worth getting upset about.
Well, and it's a lot of context. Like I could see something and go, "Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious," and then you could have 10 other people looking at the same thing, going, "That is fucking disgusting. I can't believe it. Oh my God, why are you doing this?" You know. So I mean, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. The problem is a lot of the people that don't like her follow her around, and they're in that camp. You know, they just go to nitpick. And I'm not glazing. I'm just saying that is from a third party perspective.
Oh, that was the end of the clip. I'm sorry. I hate the whole alpha thing. So yeah, so that's how she felt. Now, apparently somewhere in here she talked about was talking shit on Scooter about the cats. And if you give me a second, I'll pull that up.
Yeah, they talked about that on Cash, I think. I think Fan went up there as well. Yeah, that was something.
That was something. Go ahead and talk
Phantom
while I
said she
pull
was
it up.
joking, though, is how he described it when he went on. Are we watching the Cash side or not?
Yeah, I was going to pull it up while you explain.
Oh, the Cash side. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Phantom basically comes up to defend Sweet Tea, saying it's just a joke. I don't think Scooter believes it to be a joke.
No, Scooter was actually kind of pissed. And of course,
He was actually annoyed by it, yeah. But I feel like Sweet Tea's just being bitter with Scooter a little bit as well. I think she's mad at him.
She is mad. She's very
More
mad.
mad than she's willing to say. I mean, I know she's admitting like a little bit that she's upset with him, but like I think she's a lot more mad than just that.
Okay, I can't find it. Oh, wait. There he is. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, here we go. All right. Because this is when they pull the clip on him. Let me go back a couple more minutes. All right, here we go.
Bro Time and Cash VC, I would have joined, but I work after Cash. Sweet Tea, more like Snake Tea. Thank you so much, Time Nook. Yeah, so we'll
be back in the Cash VC this afternoon.
Yeah, we definitely are trying to get back into the VC, so guys, make sure you get your cash cows in. Also, I'm looking for pictures to meme, because I'm the meme fucking god in this motherfucker, right? So send me some pictures to meme. I'll definitely do it. Phantom, the floor is yours.
Scooter, you so took that fucking out of context, and I backed it up and brought the rest of the clip in because it's like 10 seconds. We were talking about the cats, how Alvin and Theodore were in the apartment complex.
What I heard was I was mean for not bringing in the mama cat when it's so cold outside. That's what I did. Guys, hold up. Do I need to replay my clip too? Because that's what I heard. Maybe I'm mistaken.
It's the same clip. Watch.
Okay,
the
yeah. So
apartment by himself. It's just him and Alvin. You know. So yeah. He
Alvin.
needs.
Oh, his cat?
Yeah, his new cat. No, it's his
That
new
he
boyfriend.
stole?
Yeah.
So the cat that I stole.
I know.
Right.
He had to. We just picked it up off the side of the road. That was probably someone's cat.
So now I'm being accused of stealing a cat as well.
It's Theodore's brother from the apartment complex.
That's even worse. That he let those fucking cats be strays and homeless forever. And call people fucking mean to animals. They point a Scooter.
Where's the context?
That's
no, was that the context,
it's a joke. You know,
was that the
Sweet Tea
context?
jokes like
because
that.
No, she's.
I don't know how many times I have to implore fucking Phantom, do not get involved with drama.
It's a lot, by the way, because I've been there for a lot of that. So it's a lot.
Phantom drives me nuts. I'm just saying.
What about it drives you nuts?
I love Phantom.
What about it?
Because he just, his glazing gets on my nerves, and his not understanding the context of things and why things are bad, and he tries to look into the good of everything to the point where it's like, bro.
Not helpful.
No, not helpful at all. He actually sometimes makes it worse. Like with the whole thing about why was Glammy looking for Sweet Tea's docs? She was looking for, and I didn't like Glammy at the time, but she was looking for what Keemstar was asking everybody to find that clip, which didn't exist anymore. That's what she was looking for. And he knew that, but he was still pushing it like Glammy was looking for the docs.
He's good at making mountains out of molehills, is basically what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, he's very good at that.
Said that shit since I got the animal.
Maui, that's exactly what I'm saying. Or people are making a big deal about nothing. Yes, Maui, 100%. And Phantom has a tendency to do that. Or he goes the opposite way. You never know with Phantom.
Oh, he stole that cat. He stole that cat. Was that your contact that you just came in with?
Yes, because you know how she jokes. And you're taking it, you're being butthurt right now, fucker.
Bro, please, Ken, please be the voice of reason here. I'm losing my mind.
So let's just be honest. There's just certain things you shouldn't joke about, right? And in my opinion, there's like 2 or 3 things that are definitely hard-nosed. It's animal abuse, child abuse, and like elderly abuse, right? You shouldn't joke about that, especially because you know where we're at. You know what happens here. And you already know once allocations and shit start getting thrown out, it goes in a fucking whirlwind. So I understand why Scooter's upset. Now, if she was trying to make a joke, it didn't land. It did not, in my humble opinion, it did not land whatsoever. Yeah. So that's just me. But
I have a feeling that Sweet Tea actually does not think that Scooter abuses the fucking cats.
No, I don't think she genuinely believes it.
I don't think she genuinely believes it either. I think she was just talking shit like she does. Because everybody knows Sweet Tea can talk some shit. We all know that.
Oh, yeah.
She's kind of known for it.
We do.
We all can talk shit. All right, so let's go over to Queens.
Queens, let's go. Before we do, can I just say, like, I am genuinely curious to see how Phantom, like, shapes up from here. And, like, because this is, like, how do I say this? There's a lot of upward pressure right now that's going to happen to that show. I feel like the show Alpha needs a rebrand. I feel like new name, new cow, new everything with Sweet Tea and Phantom on it.
I agree.
It definitely needs a shape up, like a shape up. And I just wonder how he's going to act moving forward, because that show will rise. I genuinely believe it will. It's going to rise like at least 7 places, I think, by the end of the month. Maybe
you think
more.
So?
Yeah. It's almost at the very bottom. It's like 20 or 19 or 18. It's something, you know, there's only 4 shows below it. So how many shows do we have? Like 23?
I don't know. 22? No, 21 running right now, I think. I don't remember. Bro, there's so fucking many.
I'm just curious how he's going to be on the show. Like, I don't like the name Alpha for the show anymore.
I agree.
It needs a facelift.
You never know. If it works out, then they may actually rebrand it.
Well, you think that only will do that if it works out? You think right now he's going to see how it goes for a week or 2 and then be like, oh, okay, you're doing well. Here's a new name, yeah, I think that actually might be right.
Yeah. Okay. In Gidgey's pursuit to be on Queens, I think this is the clip where she's running the gauntlet of, let's talk about how Gidgey was when she was on Queens before.
Okay.
So...
Gidgey didn't want to do her work. She just wanted to come into the channel and be the star. She just wanted to be a star automatically.
Oh.
And she's going to do anything and everything and say anything and everything just to get that point. Get that part. Don't you remember, Gidgey, you start turning the people against me?
Oh, yeah.
You start saying the same derogatory things that Becky used to say and feed into it.
Gidgey would literally act like a detractor.
Yeah, I mean, she still kind of does, right? With the talking about live and stuff in a negative way, and
but she
it's one of the points we raised as to why, like, she can't be the person on Queens.
Yeah,
because she can't take the consequences of her saying that.
Oh, I still believe that she tried to get Tina off of Queens, but then she found out real quick. Mike was like, "Skirt, hold on a second, because if Tina goes, I go." So what are you gonna do?
That happened?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow.
You'll know when it happened if you go back and look at the VODs and you see Gidgey literally says, yeah, after that conversation, I found out that Mike and Tina are a team. That's what she's talking about. Because they had to have that hard talk in the background going, if Tina goes, I go.
That makes sense. I mean, they came into this as a team, basically. So, like, why would they... I mean, they live close together. They have family that are, like, intertwined. Don't fuck with them, I would say. Weird move?
Maybe. Deanna Murray says, I wish Scooter's mom let her son have his own opinion. It's hard when she is in his head. I think anyways, she tries too much. And girl, you looking younger. Wait, who's looking younger? Me? Am I looking younger or is Gidgey? Because I think Gidgey looks younger with the blue hair. I'm going to be honest. And Maui says, are you going to catch Gidgey lying here? Tina asked why you said we're scamming. Oh, wait, I will listen, Maui. Okay, I will listen.
Jesus.
The one thing I remember when I started on Queens, I can remember that I would say to everyone, you know, I'm not going to be like Becky, because I saw the way Becky painted her into a corner and she was miserable in her show. She didn't want to talk. She sat in a corner, and I always said I would never do that. I did exactly what I said I wouldn't do. I walked it right in there. And then the Savage Coming Back talk started, and I just got even more in my head. And, you know, I thought, I guess I thought that I was invincible and I was the best, and I had all the right ideas and nobody else knew any better than me. And now,
Okay, now we know that for a fact, because what was Gidgey doing during that time? It wasn't just Queen she was acting like that. She would be in every single, like, the bitch never slept. She was literally in every single chat telling people how to run their streams.
I mean, she still is in a lot of chats. I think she was here earlier, if I'm not mistaken.
But she's not like how she used to be, though. Like, she used to be aggressively telling people how to run their streams from the chat.
Kind of like Lacey, right? That fucking common whore.
That common whore?
That common whore Lacey, kind of like her. That controlling bitch.
That controlling bitch.
Yeah, I agree with that.
My Talus says Bus needs to remain with Sweet Tea. Rebrand Alpha to Bus. Rebrand Alpha to Bus.
What?
Rebrand Channel ALR is on to something that fits ALR. Bus is Sweet Tea, period. Not fair for ALR to absorb the Bus brand, in my opinion. I mean, that's a thought.
I think that's... I think a lot of people will be thinking that, though. But, like, here's the thing. It's too late now. Like, when the biggest star comes and takes the show, it's their show now, just saying. I mean, if they really come and, like, all the numbers follow, like, bigger audience, better show, right, is how it is perceived. So it's like, it's kind of her show now, unfortunately. I know it was Sweet Tea's and Sweet Tea's home, and I get that. It's very sad, but, like, be proud of Alpha too. She can be proud of Alpha, is what I'm saying. Like, there's optimism there.
Yeah, they can make a brand new show just for Sweet Tea. Now think about it. Okay, Bus is Sweet Tea. I get you. But think about this. What happens if they rebrand Alpha to something that fits Phantom and Sweet Tea, and it becomes a success? That means Sweet Tea is a success because the common denominator is Sweet Tea. That would actually put more credibility in her belt. So she actually has an opportunity to make herself more
valuable.
Thank you. More valuable to the universe, because then it was 2 shows that was successful that she was part of.
Yeah, it's going to be very clear to see her value now, because like I said, Alpha's very low down that leaderboard and like is doing not that great. But now you're going to see a massive turnaround and hopefully a lot of growth for that show. So it's very exciting, and I hope in 2 weeks' time we're looking at that show thinking, damn, she's doing a damn good job. But we'll see. I mean, I can't wait. I want to see what happens down the line.
Same, 100%, same.
I've realized what a fucking idiot I am and how stupid I am and how little I actually know, and that I have only been doing this for, you know, a very short amount of time. And it got messy fast, and it got messy because I wouldn't take any accountability either. It got to the point
so
where
you were scared of Savage then.
I was as soon as the Savage talk came up and she was going to be every other week, I got in my head really bad.
You started before then, because before then, Roxy was a mod in your chat. You were already glazing Savage. You were scared of Savage and Roxy early on. You were watching all the detractor videos. You were saying a lot of the detractor talking points. Am I wrong? I know I'm not wrong. Because I was the one that was covering the shit. You know? Wait a minute. It wasn't about when Savage was coming back every other week. She was doing that before.
And I said, well, I'm not as good as Savage. I'm not going to, I'm not going to win that. Why the fuck should I even do this? What am I doing with my life? I'm not going to compete. I mean, and look, I still will go to my grave saying the best duo there ever was Savage and Tina. It was a lot of fun to watch that happen. That's over. I get it. But I really got in my own head really, really bad. And that was also where I did start, towards the end there, I was drinking every day. And that was to mask what I was trying to do as a person. I had become everything I despised. I hated myself and took it out on everyone else and didn't want to take any accountability for myself, which I have.
Before we continue, I'm saying people ask, can you move the member goal? So can we?
Okay.
I think Gidgey's always had the reputation of ducking accountability. I don't think that's even just magically disappeared now. But I do think she's trying a hell of a lot harder on Queens than she ever has on Rebel. On Queens, like, she seems to have her confidence back. She sounds settled and assertive. It's like she knows where she thinks she fits, right? But like, she's not second guessing every sentence she says on the show. But on Rebel, it feels kind of muted. It's like,
I'm glad
I don't know how she feels now. Her confidence is knocked, right? Because she knows she's a permanent backup.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
You know what Candy told me Saturday night on my drunk stream?
What was that?
Candy told me she's putting more effort into Queens than she is Rebel, she feels like.
I think so too.
And that's one of your favorite shows. You love Rebel.
I loved it. I loved Rebel.
That was your favorite show.
I used to listen to it every day on the way to work or something. And sometimes I would catch the VOD if I missed it. I actually did tune into that show regularly. I really like Gidgey. I know she's a flawed human. And
we all
that doesn't really take away from, we all are. But like, she's made a lot of mistakes that are very visible and very loud. But I liked her, I feel like Rebel's not the same anymore. And today she said on Rebel, talking to Pesci, that they need to find their place in this universe. Like, they're not really that unsure how they're going to move forward. They're going to have a talk about it or something, is what I caught at the very end.
She's okay. Here's the problem. She wasn't really a content creator before. All right. She gets put on Queens, and it's like it's like that video they made of me on Rewind when I kept saying she was given to it on a silver platter, which is true. Yeah. And with that silver platter came someone who makes the thumbnails, someone who plans the show, someone who sets up the stream. All you have to do is push go live. You don't have to do anything else. Go live, follow the notes. All right. And it became real tough when she had to start running the show on her own and coming up with her own concepts, coming up with her own thumbnails and everything. There's a big difference.
Well, I think she's fine with the thumbnails and everything else. I think it's just the concepts that they struggle with.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think a lot of shows do. I think a lot of shows still haven't found their comfortable spot of what they do on a daily basis and stuff like that. A lot of shows are still going through teething issues. I just feel like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Rebel's just weird right now for me. Yeah. Like, I want to watch it because I really do like Gidgey. I want to support. I like Pesci too, but I don't know. There's something
do you not like their do you not like their chemistry together, or is it something else, do you think?
It might be partially a little bit of chemistry and maybe something else. I'm not sure. I'm trying to discover for myself what it is.
Okay. I don't know. Well, when you figure it out what it is, let me know.
I mean, I love Gidgey and I loved Rebel, so I'm trying to figure it out for myself. So I'll let you guys know when I figure it out.
Okay, Gidgey is saying a bunch in the chat. Gidgey, call up here and say it, because I'm not reading all that. Just call up. call up here. We're not yelling. All right, here we go.
No one's yelling at you.
No, nobody's yelling at you.
No one's even mad at you, I don't think.
No, not mad at you at all.
And Gidgy, remember when every time you turned around, you kept saying that me and Mike.
Gidgy.
Hey, I never took it as anything but constructive criticism. That's why I love watching your show.
Oh, okay.
And I always hide down here. So no, I never took it that way. Hang on, let me turn my camera on real quick. Sorry.
Let's tell you up on my side.
Hey, y'all.
Hi.
No, what I was saying is, and Xylee, you're absolutely right. I'll never forget I made a comment to Xylee, like, how fucking hard is it to do a show? And I had this sassy ass attitude, and this was back when I was on Queens. And I talked down to her big time. And you know, I've read everything y'all are saying, and I know a lot of people think that I'm still, you know, whatever, I don't give a shit. But I remember that, Xylee, and I walked it back, and I will walk it back forever. Sour Power.
Oh, Sour Power, thank you for becoming Cash Cow. We appreciate it.
But yeah, I walked that back because you guys, a lot of people have no idea. I'm not throwing my co-host under the bus at all, by the way. They will both admit to you that they have absolutely no input on the back end. They will both tell you they have no idea what to do or what to say. I'm not throwing them under the bus. This is stuff they have said. So yes, I am trying to learn how to put good content out there. And yeah, it's a stretch. When I had Cat Lady, that was, you know, we were going back and forth, and now it's Gidgy, and we're realizing just how bad I am. So, you know, I've got some help. I've got some things planned, and you know,
did you get yourself a docket team?
I do have a lot of helpers. I am very blessed to have a lot of helpers. So that's going to be a big tool. See, before I was used to leaning on Cat Lady, and she and I would just bounce ideas back and forth, right? And now I need to use a docket team so I can build those ideas.
Okay.
Right? And come up with actual show ideas and actual content, right?
Utilizing or knowing how to utilize your docket team is also a part of it. It really is.
And that's something else that, again, you know, the years of experience, you know, I will never forget, you know, Xylee, she probably just sat back and laughed her ass off when I made that comment because, yep, I eat it every fucking day. Yeah, I will.
See, I got something to say on this whole thing. Huh? What's funny is sometimes, Gidgy, you just got to be honest with people. See, here's the reality. I said that when I became a host, one of my biggest fears was actually being put on Rebel. For this reason. Now that Gidgy doesn't give effort or anything like that. No, let me explain myself. I knew when I went over to Rebel, they liked the dynamic of us fighting. But I knew deep down, if they put us together, it'd be like putting a hat on a hat. I'm not a show writer. I knew I was capable of doing a show with somebody, but I can't be the guy put in charge of what we do and what we not, you know, don't do.
That's all I said.
Here's what we did. They were expecting us to fight all the time. What Gidgy has learned, and she probably won't want to admit this, the more you get to know me, the more you'll get to like me, where it's harder to hate me how you could have hated me on day one.
Oh my God, it's like that with me too, bro.
I admit that on stream all the time. I say that all the time, Pesci.
Yeah, but you could just be honest. Where we're fucked is we're not going to be able to sustain fighting. We're going to need somebody to put us in the right direction. Because as far as I am, I'm just going up there and I feel like I'm letting her down because that's not my strengths, is writing a show. My strengths are going on a show and it's about A, B, and C. And I'm like, okay, I know where I can help and be strong and
that's exactly what I'm saying is that I have to do all of that myself. And you've been honest.
Come up here and say we're fucked unless we get this. You know what I mean? Gidgy does try.
Wait. I have to say this. If you're a co-host on the show, you should have input on the show.
Sure, but that's where I'm not good at. I've admitted that. I'm not a good.
What? You may not be good
I told Team that.
You may not be good at it, but you need to learn.
Sure, but that's why we need somebody that's stronger than me and her. We need somebody that's across from us, that's way better or at least above us to kind of get us in some kind of direction.
Or you just do it. And you know what? Before you know it, things just start flowing because you never know what works unless you try.
What do you mean by do what? I'm talking about writing show ideas.
How many hours do you spend outside the show talking and working things out?
Well, I watch shows. I do watch shows, and I ask her, what kind of shit you need me to do. But the reality is, I don't know how to write a show.
Okay.
But do you talk outside of the show? Like, do you talk? Do you come together? Do you?
We've done more and more in the last week or so. Like, she doesn't, like, since she's gone back to Queens, she puts in the same effort. She isn't giving less. That's a bullshit statement by Candy, and I'd be the first to point that out. It's the problem is, she has the same problem we have. We just don't have a fucking idea. And there's only so many times I can tell her to fuck off.
Can I talk now?
Sure.
Okay, great. How much do you spend on working on Rebel? Would you say?
I don't know what to work on, other than watching LCU shows. I don't know what to work on.
Okay, easy,
I've been upset with
easy. You can write down simple ideas, like watching other shows going, you know what would be a good idea? It would be this, blah, 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 blah. It could be writing notes. It could be anything.
I did that with Rebel of the Day, and that's one segment that's worked out pretty good, and now I just got to fucking implement another one. It's not like I haven't.
Okay, well, then that's what you work on doing. Watching shows isn't your only job.
No, I get that, but I think I need some kind of producer. I need somebody kind of like how you are, Xylee. I need someone like you.
Hang on. Remember, we had a meeting after the show, and I told you, don't say this out loud because this is our job as hosts.
I got to be honest. I can't lie. It's hard for me to be a liar.
I'm not asking you to not lie. I'm telling you, what I told you is the exact same thing Xylee's telling you. This is our job.
This is the same thing I told Gidgey.
No, I get it, but what's wrong with saying our weaknesses? If we're not good in an area, what's wrong with pairing us with somebody who could get us good in that area?
Yeah, but
I got no problem with saying I suck at that or whatever.
Right, same. I understand that part, but you also gotta try. You know what I mean?
What are you saying? Are you saying you want out with Gidgey? Are you saying you want to be with someone else?
It's not that I don't try. No, it's not that I want to be with someone else. I think if we had a producer that could, get us on a show, give us some ideas, or just kind of help us.
You want
kind of, huh?
You want to work with somebody like Mike. You want somebody to do all the work for you.
I said you. I said like a Xylee.
I'm not a producer. I'm not a producer.
Well, you have a layout of what you want your show to be from beginning to end.
I would imagine Josh probably has some say-so in that.
We run a docket. Our docket team helps pull everything together, and we just put it together.
Well, they got to get us with some kind of squad like that. I don't think there's nothing wrong with saying where you got to get better.
By the way, they didn't give me that squad. I went and got that squad, and Josh got. Put it this way: Josh's squad and my squad came together, and now it's the Reaper squad.
It's the Super Squad.
We got our squad. Nobody gave us our squad. We went out and got that squad.
People just wanted to help me. They wanted to help
I'm not shitting on you. I love what you guys do here. I'm gonna watch it.
Together.
I just said where we could be fucked. That's what I think.
Right. So you think you are fucked on Rebel? You think there's nothing that can save you guys? Like no extra hours in meetings, no extra hours brainstorming. You think you need a producer?
Yeah, but it's not that I'm not going to still try to do whatever.
Tell me what you're going to try and do, and I'll.
I can't spend every minute though, because the reality is I do work as well.
Right. I just, like I said after the meeting today about brainstorming, I just need to brainstorm, bounce ideas, because sometimes, like my idea today for Marvel movie trivia sucked, okay? And sometimes, I'll be honest, I've got stuff going on IRL, so yeah, my mind is a little blank. It doesn't matter, but it's a lot of pressure to do it all.
I was just saying what would fix our problem quicker.
But we're capable.
It's not always about quick sometimes.
If we're creators, this is our job, and I know I can create good content. I have a great show planned for tomorrow. We have the Hot Topics wheel that's going to be a weekly thing that someone has been working very hard on. We have this. I have actual goals and actual things tomorrow. I asked you both to come with at least 30 minutes of
I just wanted to let people know where I stood with it. It's not that I think Gidgey's giving less effort. I couldn't work with her. I think for us to do good, like Josh was just saying, he goes, I don't know where Rebel's at right now. Same. And I'm not afraid to admit that. You know what I mean? Wasn't like I ever claimed to be, the best ever.
Right. And all I want is just for us to be able to brainstorm. You know how I just write silly ideas or I'll pin ideas like, oh, this could be fun.
Sure, she tries. She gives effort, without a doubt.
Let me put something to you,
I'm just
Pesci.
asking if you could do
She
that.
brings more to the table than me, but that's why I need someone like a Xylee or a...
No, Pesci, let me put it to you. Here's what you need, right? You don't need to be a genius to write a show. You don't need to have great ideas, right? Here's the thing. You get with Gigi, you know, you have ChatGPT your side, Pesci, you throw in your dumbest ideas, you say, I'm writing a show, you give it all the context you want, it'll help you with some fucking ideas. If you give it all the context of the universe, everything, if you feed it and give it more, it'll give you good ideas. And you work with Gigi on that, you talk about those ideas, you discard the bad ones, you say, okay, discard these, you feed ChatGPT the ones you like, it comes up with similar ones that you like. You know, if you can't think for yourself, use the resources out there in the world that can help you build the show.
Absolutely.
And then work with your docket team on that too. There's so many ways that you can push your show forward. Just got to utilize the resources. And if you're not good at thinking or coming up with ideas, you don't really have to be anymore.
It's not that I wouldn't put the time in. I don't know where to put the
Somebody
time
in the
in.
chat that says, Xylee, Gigi sits on Rebel coming up with idea for Queens instead of doing it for Rebel. That's what they're saying.
Just out of curiosity.
Well, at the end of the day, that's the big money.
Most people know that Gigi doesn't do anything for Queens. That's Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what y'all are talking about, but Gigi doesn't do shit for Queens. It's all written out. I follow instructions, and that's very well known. So saying that I'm sitting on Rebel coming up with ideas for Queens is nuts.
I don't think there's anything wrong with saying you want to learn from someone else and you might not.
There's nothing wrong with it, but can you answer this? How long do you guys actually spend talking to each other outside of your stream? I need to know like minutes. I need to know hours. I need to know what's going on here.
Well,
30 minutes.
We'll talk usually for an hour after the show. We'll meet up before, but it's not like we have anything much to kind of. It's probably my fault. I'm just telling you where I'm at. Hoping maybe I can find something.
Maybe y'all should actually. It sounds like to me y'all aren't working as a team. Like, I can tell you now, Josh and I are a team. We're always, if we're not actually talking in a VC together, we're in the DMs going, what about this idea? What about that idea?
Right.
What about this? Like, hey, Josh, look at the cow I'm going to buy so I can ride on it for every $10, you know, and stuff like that. He's like, that's a great idea. And he's like, I'm working on a wheel for this, that, and the other. You know,
we've talked about
Well, my biggest fear, though, when I became a host was getting put on Rebel, and that's what ended up happening. I was just being honest.
Yeah, I mean, he just doesn't. We've talked about it. He just says he doesn't have ideas. Show running is not, or show writing is not his strength. And, you know,
I do better off of other people's ideas.
Right. And it's just, you know, it's hard because it's just my idea.
But I told the boss that. He told me he'd figure it out. It's not like I wasn't honest. I go, sir, with the first day I was made a host, I go, I don't know what Rebel's about. He goes, you'll figure it out.
You kind of sound like, in a way, Pesci, and I'm not trying to criticize you too heavy, but you sound like you kind of don't want to try to like come up with ideas and work out.
I'm trying to tell you what we need.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not the case. I just told you what we need to maybe get us to that next level. I'm trying to tell you.
It sounds like to me, and believe me, when I say this, I'm not trying to put you down.
I told Gigi this.
Okay, well, great. Let me finish talking. I'm trying to say, and I don't mean this in a mean way, so don't take it that way. I just don't know how else to say it, and it will sound like an asshole. It sounds like you want somebody else to do it for you.
It's not do it for me. I need to be taught some shit.
You teach yourself by trial and error. Do you think I just learned how to do a docket overnight? No. It took me years.
Look at Wonder Woman and Lucy. They have a lot of terrible ideas, but they keep trying. No one's writing that shit. They're just doing stupid shit every day.
True. Facts.
I never said I wanted to get replaced or anything like that. I just said I didn't want to fuck up what they built over there since I got there.
I never said anything about being replaced. I never said anything about being replaced.
I've never.
I just said I felt like I let her down in that aspect. When you don't have ideas, I'm feeling like I'm letting her down.
But you're brand new. But you're brand new. The only thing you can do is throw out ideas, and if they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. The only way you know is by trying. Yeah, we've had shitty ass ideas.
Yeah, a lot of ideas, they end up on the cutting room floor.
Yeah, exactly.
All right? Like you don't even talk about them again.
The clip jar is getting ready to go away because nobody's using it. Yeah, we have shitty ideas all the time.
Yeah, not all of my ideas are brilliant. I can tell you that much.
The one good idea I've had is my drunk streams every Saturday night and the games that we play every Saturday night.
We're all just trying to figure this shit out, dude. Like, there's a lot of shows, and a lot of them don't know how to write or like suggest ideas for like their own show.
I was just saying where our weakness is currently, why we look like we're struggling at times, is that's an area.
That's the reason.
Then work on it. Then you have to work on it.
I don't think effort's been one because we've put effort in for sure.
You have to work on it. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing you can do.
I don't think anyone's gonna reach down a like a producer for you or anything. I don't think they're gonna be like, Mike, go help with Rebel and stay on Rebel. Like, I don't think.
I never said they were gonna do that, but at least you got to tell people that instead of hiding it. At least put it out there because maybe they go, you know
that's
what?
how you feel, but it's not what you want. Is what you're saying now,
dude. Sometimes some of the best apprentices had great teachers. There's nothing wrong with that.
Because you want to be taught how to write a show.
I didn't say taught. I just want to come into a spot where you're learning from someone else. He goes, all right, look, this is how I do my shit. And you're like, all right, and you see where can you fit yourself in or be strong or, you know what I mean? I'm good up. And like I said, I was too new. Maybe eventually I start coming up with ideas. But when I was made a host, I never thought it was going to be that quick. I thought I was just going to be some guy bouncing around. And then before you know it, you're a host. And you're like,
do you know how I learned? Do you know how I learned? I learned by talking to people like Keemstar, like at one time, Tipster, Nicholas Diorio. I was taught by example. I wasn't taught by somebody doing it for.
I'm talking about for this audience.
Excuse me.
I could write a
Still
show
talking.
for certain audiences.
Still talking.
Sorry.
Still talking. I learned from example of what I saw other people working, and I tuned it to my style because we all don't do the same style, right? And I learned by example, and I had to go through what worked and what didn't work.
The trials and tribulations of making it work.
100%. Bob the Sailor said, from a viewer perspective, this is giving. I had a good trial on Cash today, and I want to jump ship. Okay.
No, that's not it. I no.
I don't.
That's not the case.
What do you think, Ken?
Hi, Ken.
Really.
What up? So, Pesci, I want to give you some advice, bro. So, you got to remember, right? I came from Cafe, which was almost like a rewind type show, right? It was the morning cafe, whatever.
Sure, I used to watch it.
Then I went to Cash. No clips, none of that. It's just do the content. And when I first went there, I told Denmark, I was like, look, bro, this is going to be new to me. I'm like, I'm not good at coming up with ideas, but if you give me ideas, I will run the fuck out of that show, right?
Sure.
I will run the fuck out of it, right? So now he's gone. So now it's up to me and Scooter. When Scooter came in, Scooter has Bus. That's his show, right? So this is like his bro hangout show. So now I'm trying to pick up the mantle on content creation ideas, right? And I've never been good at that. Some shit works, some shit doesn't. The only way to learn is to jump in the deep end and learn how to swim, bro. Because people can teach you how to swim all day long, but it may not work for you.
Exactly.
You just gotta learn how to swim. And some shit may work, some shit may not work, but you're not gonna know until you try. And relying on someone else as a crutch is gonna hinder your growth. It's gonna hinder what you can do as a content creator.
Even if you don't know what the fuck's going on?
Huh?
What?
Even if you don't know what the fuck's going on?
Then you're not paying
doesn't
attention.
matter.
Then you're not paying attention. That means you're not paying attention.
If you give a genuine try, the audience
If I
will
missed something, I would love to know what I missed and when I missed it because
no.
I've been paying attention.
It's not about paying attention, bro. If you give a genuine try on your own, the audience will respect you more than giving handed a script or giving handed show notes, right? Because you got to think,
Sure. I didn't really necessarily say script, but I just meant direction.
Script is the wrong word. I should have said show notes. That's my bad.
Okay,
But-
Granny's watching said, and I think this, he's not relying as a crutch. He's asking for basic skills to be learned. That means he has to pay attention and talk to other content creators, talk to the other hosts and stuff like that. Join the VCs and talk to the other hosts and talk shop with them. You'll learn over time. Be more
that's the easiest
immersed.
way to learn, bro. And
Or at least start throwing ideas out in chat, and that way we can start going through. I mean, look, I've had some stupid ideas that I've thrown out there.
we all do. And it is what it is, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you got to learn how to swim on your own. People can teach you, but if you get in that water and you don't pay attention to what they're teaching you, you're going to drown, right?
That's true.
That's all it is. Bro. That's all it is. Because, I mean, like, I could give you an idea. I may have an idea how I want you to execute it, but if you execute it your own way, it may fail. It could be $1 million idea, bro. And I was like, if you execute it this way, it'll work. But if you do it your way, it could fail. But if you come up with your own $1 million idea, you're going to be more passionate than me telling you what to do.
Yes, 100%.
That's a good point.
I do agree.
And let me be clear. When I say can't come up with ideas, like I always said, this universe is different than what I was doing before I was in here.
Yeah,
you know what I
same.
mean? I'm trying to learn this audience. I've done shit, with different stuff. I just got to learn it here. And this is not the easiest audience to entertain at times. And that's why I just thought, look, there's nothing wrong with being honest. You guys gave good advice. I'll try to run with it. But it's better than me acting like I know what's going on and doing shitty.
The audience respects honesty and effort. They don't respect someone that just does. You know what I mean? It's kind of like this too. Whenever we tried something on cash differently, at the end, all right, guys, W's or L's, what'd you think of this idea? Maybe this is something else we can do in the future. The audience will tell you, bro. Legitimately. It ain't got to be like about money. Like, hey, guys, if you like the stream, throw likes up on the stream. Let me know that you like what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Oh, this dog shit. They'll let you know.
That's what I'm saying. And this audience
they'll let you know.
They will be honest with you. I promise you.
And I do want to make it clear that I get tons of ideas from people. Our chat says ideas. There's plenty of that going around. All I'm asking for is I want Pesci and I to be doing it back and forth because ultimately we're the ones having to do it, right? And I have to figure out how to monetize these ideas and how to do them. And that's all. I'm still new. He's new. We just have to trust that we're going to teach each other, I think, at this point.
How long you been doing this, Gidgey?
Long enough that I'm not new. 8 months.
You're not new anymore.
I know.
Yeah,
Kelly the Instigator says, Joe, you can learn how to run a show by watching shows. I don't want to be on a docket, but I don't mind giving ideas. Kelly the Instigator, yeah.
Here's the thing. When I ran Lolcow Fi, when I first started that show, I told people, hey, do you want to help my docket? And being on my docket is this. If you have an idea, put it in the chat. You haven't got to do fuck all work. You can just put an idea in, and that's good enough to be on my docket team. Back then it was, right? That was all it was. It was like, throw out your ideas. Fuck it. I'll use them if I like them.
Yeah, I didn't come into the LCU brand new from YouTube. I was in YouTube before the LCU. I just knew that this audience isn't going to be the audience that you built. You're going to have to meet new people and figure out what they want.
Well, then why don't you start by joining VCs and talking to other content creators in the universe and talk shop with them? Like me personally, I love talking shop. I'm always talking about content.
Yeah, you do,
always.
actually.
I love it. That's why I love IRL events so much, because I love talking shop. That's my favorite thing to do at IRL events. I love it.
Yeah, I did IRL a couple times.
No, IRL events in the LCU is what I'm talking about.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you for having me. Bye, y'all.
There's that host VC. If we just every once a week, once a month or something, just go in there and just throw shit at the wall and just talk to each other about what we think. That way, like the OGs can help the new people out and the new people can give perspective, right? Yeah, I think that'd be.
I do apologize for barging in here. That was probably kind of like a maniac move by me, but
oh, it's content. I appreciate it.
It's definitely what Josh was right. He's like, I don't know where they are. He's right. I was just trying to tell him what's up. You know what I mean? Just come out and say, hey, this is actually what's going on. And I'll take the blame. You know what I mean? Because Gidgey does put effort in. I just sometimes am like, like I'm in China or something. I don't know where the fuck I'm at sometimes or where to go or what direction.
There's no blame if you learned a lesson. Remember that.
I'm surprised I've been here for 30 days already.
I think you're too down on yourself, and I think you need to take what you're learning from watching the other shows and maybe implementing some stuff and seeing how you can do it with a twist where it's your idea and you're not just copying somebody. Like, for example,
Sure. No, I've done one thing.
for example, tier list, right? I have taken the fucking tier list and completely changed it into something else where it's not the same old fucking S, A, B, C, D, and F shit. We have changed it to, I don't know, who's going to die in the snowstorm, or who's going to heaven, who's going to hell, or who's going to be going with Krampus, and who's going to Santa. That's how I do tier lists. I do a different tier list with a different theme every fucking weekend, and we have fun with it. I took the tier list and we changed it. And you know who did that? My docket team.
Mark did one about crimes. Who's
he
more likely
did.
to commit crimes?
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good one.
Yeah, first drug dealing, jaywalking, and like something else I forgot.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I was actually impressed by it.
I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, like when I saw sex offender, I was like, bro, come on.
Okay, now.
Part of me misses that dude, man.
He wanted to put something else.
Yeah, he did.
He was talked down and told to put something else.
Talked him out of that one, I will say.
Appreciate it. Thank you. But look, Joe, like as I said, if there's a learning lesson, there's really no blame because all you're doing is trying. It's the effort that counts, bro. Not just throwing your hands up saying, fuck it, I need help. Just keep trying, bro.
Yeah, you're going to fail. Listen, you are going to fail. I promise you, because you are talking to a person that over the goddamn 5 years, 6 years I've been doing this, I have failed over and over and over again. But you know what I did? I picked myself up and kept fucking going.
Yeah. Local
I'll say this about you, Xylee. After I was made a host here, you get a different level of respect for someone like you. So, yeah, I'm a fan.
It's a lot more than just the 2 hours.
Yes,
it's
it
a lot more
is.
than just the 2 hours.
I spend a lot of hours on the show. I do. I really, really do. You know? But I love it, though. I love streaming. I can't help it. I absolutely love the idea of streaming and having an audience that I can talk to. That's why I don't mind doing solos if I'm ever in a situation where I need to do a solo. I love it. I love the act of putting up a live stream and going live and talking my shit. I love it.
It's creative outlet. It's beautiful.
Yes, 100%. Now, don't ask me to make a fucking video, though. I can't do that. But I sure as hell can live stream.
Yeah, it's a different skill set.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever tried out for something you didn't know what you were trying out for when you tried out?
Well, look where you came
And
from.
then ended up making a tryout?
Look where you came from. It's totally different, bro. I'm just
Where
being
did you
honest.
come from?
The Hog universe.
No, I didn't come from anywhere. I did try out for, I tried out for Becky's thing, but it never went more than that. She never, gave me a show or anything. I just tried out for it.
That's totally different than here, right? Here's a much grander scale where there, it is what it is. But
I had my own channel before I met Becky. I've been monetized for a few years, but
okay, cool.
my strengths are what would be strong here.
What did you do on your channel?
A bunch of different stuff.
What
Movie
did you do
reviews,
on your
food
channel?
reviews.
Okay.
I did music contests. I did a lot of shit. It's shit that wouldn't translate up here.
Why wouldn't it translate here if you did it in a particular way?
Well, because it's content that, like, for instance, they don't do movie reviews up here. That was something I did. I did food reviews. I did a song contest.
Why can't you do food reviews? Why can't you do food reviews? At least every now and then, especially when it's like a holiday or something. Why can't you do food reviews?
I didn't know you could do that kind of shit for up here. I didn't think they would be interested in
whatever you want.
You don't know until you try.
Your mama went to Olive Garden, bro, and did an IRL.
Your mama went to
and people love.
I went downtown in the ghetto and did an IRL and was dancing with homeless guys.
Perfect.
I did that before, but the problem is you can't do that every day.
I mean, you can't, but it's something to build on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta. Everyone has to.
I don't know if it was a good idea that I was honest, but I just felt like I should be honest with people, just where the.
Yeah, I feel like you are overthinking it a lot.
You are.
I agree. I do. I
agree
with that. I will say this, though, being that we only have a couple minutes left, I wanted to get Slinky Dinky, and for the 2 said, the least successful hosts lack vulnerability. Okay. All right.
What's that word mean again?
Fair statement.
The least successful hosts lack vulnerable. Say the word for me, please.
Vulnerability.
Thank you. That word.
What does vulnerability mean again?
Tearing your walls down and being accepting of criticism.
Yes.
Not thinking you're like the hottest thing, like being able to
kicked in like a motherfucker.
Being able to taking constructive criticism and saying, "All right, where am I fucking up? Tell me."
Yeah, no, I'm all for that, for real.
Willing to be exposed.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's a better way to put it.
Yeah.
Basically.
So that means try and try again.
To critique.
Someone said Pesci didn't know it was a docket chat. No, I knew there was one. I didn't know where they were, I guess. I didn't know how to use them, I guess. I got to get better at that.
I guess Gidget can help you with that.
I mean, you know what? If you have a docket team, it probably would be really good to get to know your docket team.
Shocking.
Sure. I'm all for it. You act like I'm like I've been like ignoring people. No, I'm all for all that shit. I guess I gotta find them.
You gotta go ahead.
Coming from Cafe and that tight knit group of a docket team, dude, it's different. It's definitely would you get a good one that's in it to fucking win it? Like I know they had drama, but like it's a good team, really good team. I love them dudes.
Yeah, but I love our docket team. Shit, we hang out with our docket team. And then we're always coming up with ideas. You know, they know that there's a game to be had every Saturday, so they'll go, "Hey, Xylee, what do you think about this? Josh, what do you think about this?" And then there's other games that we're working on and stuff like that. Yeah, we have people just for AI stuff. We have people just for the Saturday games. I have 2 people that their job on my docket team is just to let the Clippers know what is going on in the universe. That is their only job.
Yeah, watch the shows and say, "Oh, Ken just did this on Cash."
Yep.
Oh, Giddy just did this on whatever.
That's their only job. That's it.
No, I got it. No, I'm taking in everything you're saying. Trust me, I would have left if I thought this was bullshit. No, I agree.
And the best thing for a doc, make them feel appreciated.
Oh, 100%.
Because if they don't feel appreciated, they're not going to help you at all. Because they're paying to help us. Remember that. They pay to have a membership here to help us.
Absolutely.
So make sure they feel appreciated.
Yep. 100%. Always make sure you appreciate them because goddamn, they are doing it for fucking free. And I appreciate every bit of work they do.
Yep. So.
For sure.
Yep.
Well, thank you for having me up.
It's 4:00. Yep, you're welcome. Pesci, just get with one of us about calling in and doing a stream with us one day. We don't mind.
We couldn't talk about shit nuggets.
Nope.
A shame.
Nope. We're not talking about shit nuggets.
What a damn shame.
Slinky Dinky said, Pesci, it's showing some weakness and being open. That's what vulnerability means. There we go. All right, it is 4:00. Josh, you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Yeah, thank you guys for watching today. I know we talked about a lot of weird shit today with Wonder Woman and Sweet Tea, and wow, let's see what crazy shit happens tomorrow. Hopefully, it's just a plain old boring old day. No, it never is. Have fun at whatever show is next. I forget these days.
It's Queens. We're going to Queens.
It's Queens. Yeah, fuck yeah, we're Queens. We're on A. Let's go.
Yes. Ken, you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Peace.
Okay, and Pesci, say goodbye to everybody.
Shout out to the Reaper crowd, and thank you, Josh and Xylee, for having me on.
No problem. And everybody, we will be here tomorrow. We're back on the A circuit, baby. 2 p.m. Have fun over in Queens and tell Tina I love her. Peace out. Bye.